It's time to get a little less serious about wrestling. This is the Alternate Commentary Table with lifelong friends.
Notice your difference in size.
And lifelong wrestling fans.
Each is a very capable performer, and each is a little too clever to give the other boy much of an advantage.
Mitch Honsius.
Credits himself with a lot of power.
And Dimitri Karolis.
So that he got all that power from drinking raw olive oil all through his youth.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the Alternate Commentary Table. We want to welcome you back. Actually, if you haven't been here before, we just want to welcome you. That's right. The Alternate Commentary Table is brought to you by the Celebrate Wrestling podcast feed, anywhere where you decide to download and stream and like and listen and love and do all that funny business that you want to do with your podcast. You can do it anywhere. We don't care where you do it, but where we care is that you're coming and you're celebrating it with us here with Mitch and Dimitri.
How you doing?
Let me tell you a couple things that you got to do. Number one, subscribe to the channel.
Bing.
Hit that alarm bell button.
Bing.
Hit it with a chair.
Shot.
Bing. I don't know, however it goes. You know, I was going off your bing.
I saw it.
Here's the thing. You want to subscribe to Celebrate Wrestling on the Facebook page. Why? Because that's where all the action in between the action that some say is all the action after the pods actually takes place. Mitch, tell me when I'm telling lies.
You're not at all. The last couple of weeks, dare I say almost month now, the WWE has been over in the Europes, and they have put on a great show. I mean, they have done a great job. Today, I happened to be at home a little early, and I was watching the Smackdown early.
Daddy.
I'm going to get to that
Mike,
in a minute. I'm going to get it to a minute.
Daddy Mike.
Daddy Mike.
Daddy Mike. Daddy. Daddy Mike. Daddy. Daddy Mike. Daddy. Daddy Mike.
Listen, it's gold material. This week they happen to be in London. We're gonna finish off with the Smackdown. Let's start with a little Raw.
I didn't watch a Smackdown.
You didn't? I know. Don't worry. Hey, don't worry.
Ladies and babies.
I'm here.
Listen, ladies and babies.
I watched it for us.
Listen, normally
I did it for Dimitri.
I did it for the podcast. Normally we do it on the Saturday. I get the call last minute. I'm leaving work. Mitch goes, it's goal time.
It's
pods
now. Get your pants on.
I go, I didn't even get SmackDown. He says, don't you worry. Heaven's got a place for you. Thank you. Thank you, Daddy.
Done. Let's start with a little Raw.
Okay.
Why? Just because I feel like it.
Okay.
I just want to. I just want to start there. Because I feel like AEW did a pretty good job this week. Minus one thing. And I think you all know. If you're on the discussion board on Celebrate Wrestling, you'll know where I stand on a certain subject matter. However, we'll start with a little Raw, just to get that out of the way for a second. Okay?
Okay.
We're on our way to WrestleMania.
We're there. We're getting
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about what? 20, 21 days? 22 days? Give or take-ish? I'm excited. I'm getting excited. It's Greek Easter. It's all our Easters, actually. We all correlate at the same time this year. And I keep thinking to myself, I'm roasting a lamb, and I'm going to be watching John Cena beat Cody Rhodes. I'm speechless.
Listen.
I'm speechless.
Listen, here's what's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, Greek World Order alike. You have no idea how big this is. Normally, WrestleMania takes place in and around my birthday.
Right.
It's kind of a thing that I've grown to understand.
You're accustomed to it.
Then they change it.
Right.
They put it on the Easter. Not just any Easter, the Catholic Easter. You say for the Greeks, no problem.
Right.
For all the Orthodox, no problem.
Right.
But kind of every 4 years,
back and forth. Yeah,
we have the same day.
That's right.
The Greek Easter with WrestleMania.
This is
the greatest thing that's ever happened.
Yeah.
We need a live stream because you're going to be at your house roasting a lamb.
That's right.
I'm going to be at my house
You're going to
roasting
be
a
your
lamb.
house.
Yeah. Because we both host.
Do we live stream? Somehow, some way?
Can I throw an invite out?
I'm throwing it.
Can I throw an invite out live on air?
Okay.
You know where I'm going with this.
Not yet. Go. Okay.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going. Yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daddy.
What?
It's WrestleMania.
You know Daddy ain't moving.
All I'm saying is that I think carte blanche, you got the invite to two houses.
That's true.
for WrestleMania.
Right.
I'm just saying.
That's a good point. But can I say something? I don't think Daddy's going to be in Alberta. After today. Oh, you didn't know. Oh, you didn't know? So today, it's been announced. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret Hart match is being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Time out. I didn't want to say it.
Right.
Can I self-gloss for a sec?
You can self-gloss.
How does everybody know that I'm a trustworthy guy? How?
What is your personality? I don't know.
Ding, 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 ding. I knew this almost 3 months ago.
What?
Yeah, I did.
What?
Yeah, I was sworn to secrecy.
Oh, he's going. He didn't say anything to me.
No, not Daddy.
Oh.
I knew that this was going to be a part of it.
You knew.
I did, Mitch.
You son of a gun.
I couldn't say anything.
Listen to me, man. This podcast is an insider on the inside on the inside.
Mitch, I'll put it to you this way.
Yeah, right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Someone.
Right.
And I'm not going to say who.
Who?
At the alternate commentary table.
Right.
Was invited. Had it not been for Greek Easter.
What?
On the inside.
To go.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Get.
That might have been.
Get.
Yeah.
Get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're cooler than I thought. Let's start with Raw real quick. Hold on a second. So what are your thoughts on this whole idea of John Cena coming out, Cody Rhodes coming out, and they're basically having a debate? They're not even fighting each other now. They're just debating.
Okay,
They're just arguing. They're just like, hey, I don't like the fans. I don't believe in them anymore, John Cena. I think that they've hurt me. And then Cody's like, I love the fans. I like them so much. They made me dye my hair blonde, and I'm so cool. Like, where do you stand on this debate that these two are having? Not physicalities, which I find weird. Why has one not attacked the other yet?
I was thinking about it. I was wondering about it.
Yeah.
The first thing is, number one,
Yeah.
they have a longer runway than normal.
Okay, agreed.
So you kind of got to give them the fact that, okay, well, maybe they got to extend it a little bit.
Yeah, all right.
You know, where Game of Thrones maybe had 8 or 10 episodes one season.
Great
Sometimes
episode.
you got to have 13.
Sure.
Sometimes you got to do season 8 in 2 parts.
I wasn't into it until the dragons, but go on.
Fair.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The point that I'm making is that I'll give them a free pass on the fact that you know, maybe they got to extend it. But here's the thing, Mitch, that it came to a revelation to me. You're right. They got to do something.
Right.
They got to do something because what they're trying to do, you can totally see it, is The Rock versus John Cena. Okay? The Rock versus John Cena. If you think about it, go back. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, they're telling them to do the same playbook. Mm-hmm. But here's the difference between The Rock and John Cena. Mm-hmm. They never touched each other. Mm-hmm. They never fought each other leading up to it. Mm-hmm. It was a tit for tat. There was realism, but there was the entertainment factor.
Yeah, okay.
So they meet each other. It was like, oh my goodness, like guys, there's real beef behind the scenes. They did this. Then The Rock had his concert. Cena had his Thugonomics, where one wasn't there over the other. They're running the danger Cody Rhodes and John Cena. I think they're trying to copy the success of what Rock Cena was.
Okay.
Of just talking your way through a promo.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
But the difference is that Rock Cena had a personal rivalry. It's different. If they don't fight each other or try to hit each other, I don't think I can stomach Cody Rhodes getting his shots off to put him over and Cena say nothing for the next 4 weeks.
What did you think of Cena pulling off the I'm going to win the 17th championship? I'm going to win it, and then I'm going to hold it until the very end.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on how Cena did it? Because I look at it going, I am
checkmate.
Yes. Like, dude, here's the whole thing. We're off to Vegas, right? We're all going to go to Vegas and we're going to watch this. And so many scenarios. And Dimitri and I, we've talked to you guys before. We do a sports podcast. One of the great things about sports is there's sports betting. What are the odds that Cena pulls this off? Because right now...
I think the odds are high. Mitch, the odds are high.
Dudes, people, listen. You guys think we're joking. We're jokesters. We get what our podcast is all about. We know why Mike has us on the show. But the reality is that John Cena doesn't call shots just for calling shots. I'm a big believer right now that John Cena will win.
Yes.
And I'll say this again as we get closer. Maybe I'll change my mind. There's a high possibility that I will change my mind. But I am loving the fact that he's calling his shot Babe Ruth style, early, going, I'm going to win it. And Ric Flair, I want you to hear this. I want you to hear what I'm going to do. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to have the most amount of world championships of all time. I loved it. Sometimes words, what's that word? Sticks and stones won't break my bones, but words will not. Sometimes maybe words do hurt. Maybe they do.
There is nothing that would blemish Cody Rhodes' career to lose to John Cena, to give him what he would have had had he not left to go do movies and this and that. It's kind of like the Floyd Mayweather thing. GW Joe, this is for you. Losing the Floyd Mayweather is not a bad thing because all you just did was lose to the GOAT.
Right.
It doesn't do anything in your career. I'm so convinced that John Cena actually wins. It's about figuring out how does he win so he can lose at SummerSlam.
Right.
Right?
I hear you.
That's how I look at this whole thing.
The runway, as you said earlier, is large. It's long. No problem.
So going to your thing with the promo.
Yeah.
That was the greatest thing ever. I'm going to win I love John Cena's confronting everything. I'm going to win the belt.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the 17 guy because we don't need to not pretend like we don't hear or talk about it. And I'm going to retire, and I think he's going to do that.
Let me ask you this.
I think he's telling us.
The internet right now is rumbling because they're like, why doesn't he ever bring up The Rock? Why isn't he bringing up the idea of
Patience.
Of what happened?
Patience.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm in a kind of agreement with you. I'm like, what does The Rock have to do with it? The Rock, if we're looking at this scenario, the way they've portrayed it, The Rock already did the damage. He doesn't need to be part of the lingo, right? He's like, hey, John, do you want to be my guy? Because I feel like Cody's going to falter. If Cody actually joins me, great. Awesome. The three of us, what a great combination. If he falters, I need you to attack him. He goes, sure, no problem. Why does The Rock need to be part of this lingo? This is what I love about the WWE because the fans now are going, but why isn't he saying anything about The Rock? Why isn't he saying anything? It's driving me bonkers.
That means you like it.
That's why.
That's why you like it.
That's why you're tuning in.
You're asking questions.
That's why you're here.
That's why you're here.
That's it.
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
He gotcha.
Maximus.
He gotcha. Maximus.
Listen. The thing too that I love is you're right. If it's just going to be a debate match, it has no place. Yeah. And I don't think it's going to be because I think part of the setup is John Cena is yelling at the fans to make sure that everyone really hates him.
Right.
So they've achieved that.
Agreed.
And Cody Rhodes is the good guy and he gets to come in and just say, hey. And now we got that. But John Cena hasn't opened his mouth to Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
He's going to open his hand to Cody Rhodes.
Right.
Cody Rhodes, listen to the alternate commentary tape.
Just listen.
You're getting a little arrogant. You're getting a false sense of confidence here.
Why are you listening?
You're going to get it.
Yeah,
You're going to get it.
Come on.
You're going to get it like a Greek dad gives his Greek sons. That's all.
What happens.
That's what happens.
This is what it is. The second best thing that happened on Raw was the El Grande Americano. Okay, listen.
Mitch.
I didn't think I loved Starbucks more than I thought I did until this happened.
It's how I order my coffee now.
Dude, who doesn't? This is like, I don't know if they did this on purpose or if this just worked out in this way. The El Grande Americano is like, everybody loves it because you're either ordering it or you're cheering for it. It's one or the other.
Well, that's why you're conflicted. Because as you're trying to hate the El Grande Americano,
Right.
you're sipping on your El Grande Americano.
Exactly.
Or, if you didn't order it that way, the Grande Americano. Either way, it's the same thing. And what you realize about yourself is you love it. Here's another thing that I love.
Right.
I love that the WWE is just not afraid anymore.
Yeah.
They're not Attitude Era. They're not completely ruthless aggression.
Right.
And they're sure as heck not trying to cater to PG. This is its own unique period in time. This is the Netflix era.
Right.
And I'm all about it.
But
when you turn to me
Yeah.
and tell me,
right.
and Daddy's going to look and say the El Grande Americano is like everything that I needed in life.
Right.
When you turn and tell me that he is fighting out of the Gulf of America.
Greatest entrance ever.
Listen.
Ever.
I know what you're doing.
Guys.
You know what you're doing.
Guys.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Listen, there is like using marketing and there's using marketing. That is gold on gold.
I want to know
Yeah.
whose idea it was.
Yeah.
Who I like, just please, for the love of
Yeah.
God, tell
That's
me.
it. They're the new world champion. That's it.
Because we're not doing power rankings this week.
No.
Spoiler.
No, spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
We're not doing this.
But had we, it's that
person.
That person.
I don't know who you are, button pusher, but I feel like it's you, wasn't it?
The Gulf.
The Gulf of from the Gulf of, and it makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
It makes sense
Because you can't hate on it.
because what was it? What was it previous?
Well, previous.
You know what I mean?
Well, listen.
So mix it, makes all the sense in the world.
And apparently, from our neighbors down south,
Right?
it's not like that's a wrong statement now.
It's not.
Well, I'm just saying.
That's what I'm thinking. Just saying.
Genius.
Genius upon genius. It's like the guy that came in with the Hawaiian pizza. Greek guy, by the way.
Greek guy.
Some will hate, some will love. Point is, came up with it. That's the point. That's the point we're trying to make.
That's it.
We get to the main event. Like, here, you got Braun Breaker taking on Penta. Like, you're thinking to yourself, okay, you know what? This is what we want. This is what we need. And the way it ended and the way it all it was, and then you got Dom coming in and then Finn Balor. Real quick, Dimitri, where do you, dare I say, is this the third three-way match of WrestleMania?
I hope not. I hope not.
Well, you say I hope not, but I don't want it either, but I'm not against it 100%.
Buddy, wrestling has more three-ways nowadays than the hub.
It's true. It's true. But how else would you play this? How else would you play this? You know what we're talking about. How else would you play this?
With the pizza delivery guy. I mean, sorry. The thing is what I can't understand.
Who are the extra sausage? Okay. But no, but how else would you play this? How else would you play this?
Sorry, is
What are you doing?
okay.
What happened?
Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, I don't know. I you know what? I don't know a couple things. Number one, fine. You're teasing the whole Penta Braun Breaker thing. Maybe it's going to be WrestleMania, but then you have the match, which is great because then you showcase the skills and you give us the teaser trailer.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to figure out about the whole thing, Mitch?
Right.
What is the Judgment Day? Like, out of all of this, what the heck is the Judgment Day.
Okay, you say what is the I agree. Listen, the Judgment Day is slowly kind of breaking off unless somebody comes in, and there's rumblings of who that might be, to come in, like, put it back together, like a Lego piece that you're like, I can't find this Lego piece, Mom. And then you're like, oh, it was right here. It just fell on the floor, and you put it together. Malaka Black. All I'm saying is there's that,
And
right?
if he does, he's maybe GWO right away.
Right away.
Because he'd be
to fix it, right?
He'd be Malaka Black.
Malaka. Well, and buddy, the first time I ever heard that guy's name, I actually thought that's what they said. And I'm like, this might be the greatest marketing of all time.
Yeah,
this could be the greatest thing of all time I've ever heard. It's curious. I'm curious. I do think there's going to be a 3-way match again. I really do. Because you got Penta, who's super hot. You got Finn, who's just so good. And then you got Breaker, who's got the belt. How can you not avoid it? You kind of have to throw it into the mix. And with WrestleMania being 2 days now, Dimitri, it's okay if you mix and match it. You're not going to put all 3-way matches all in one card. You're going to mix it. You're going to put 2-on-1, 1-on-2.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Can I tell you what I think's going to happen?
I'm listening.
Somehow, some way, I think we're going to get Penta versus Braun Breaker.
Okay.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Okay.
Oh, you think it's straight up?
I think we're getting a little Dom versus the Finn Balor.
Pardon me, what?
I said it.
You think so?
What if?
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
What if you get the Penta, the Braun Breaker, what we want? You get the Finn Balor versus the Dirty Dom.
Okay.
And you get the Malaka I'm back at WrestleMania to help. Is it the Dom or is it the Balor? That's where the revelation comes.
Yeah, if
Thoughts
there's
on
one thing I've learned, I like that. That's not a bad idea. And I've seen that, kind of through the internet. So I'm seeing something like that, but not the way you presented it.
I think I like
which
my
I like your way of presenting it.
I like my presentation.
I like your presentation. PowerPoint, you guys didn't see it. He PowerPointed this whole thing the whole time.
I did. I had a full PowerPoint.
It was great.
And I didn't use AI.
No.
I went to the slide deck.
You did to the slide deck and presented it perfectly, quite well. I'm going to tell you a little something.
Sure.
I was watching AEW this week, and, I follow the Celebrity Wrestling Facebook podcast, or part of podcast, the postings, and I'm on there and I'm watching my thing. And the one thing that I saw was how everyone was excited about AEW. And listen, AEW this week actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, man.
But people were like so excited about the screen. Okay, and this is where I got into I wouldn't say an argument, I would say into a discussion.
Mitch, that screen, what do you mean?
That video screen was unreal.
The best.
But what I didn't like is that the wrestlers were coming from the side.
Okay.
No, Dimitri, listen. The wrestlers coming from the side was no better than a grade 7 Christmas Carol presentation of whatever coming around the side. I'm like, okay, are you ready? Hey, psst, hey. I need you now.
Oh my goodness.
Go. I need you. Who's the future? What the? Hey, who's the ghost of the past? Get over here. Get over there. Go.
Listen,
buddy. The come around the side. We're professional wrestlers. You guys have money contracts with TV producers. You have money. Tony, your dad, you, everyone, you have money. The video wall, unreal.
Okay, time out.
The walk to the ring, unreal. No problem.
No ramp.
No, hold on. You can't do something where the wrestlers who work hard, take bumps, this and that, don't come from the side? Come on now. Come on. You're talking to me now. You don't think I've been in the game for a couple of days. It's me. Come talk to me. Come talk to me over here. Come on.
Listen, I don't know where you want to come, but I just think that the side, the front, the back, wherever it is, it doesn't matter when you got a beautiful screen.
The screen?
It's Mitch.
No,
Mitch, time out.
No, because you didn't see it today. You didn't see Smackdown today.
But
Smackdown had the same screen, and they had to walk right in the middle.
Okay.
Right in the middle. Right in the middle.
I give AEW a pass. It's a work in progress. They tried something
No.
different.
No. What work in progress? What work in progress? Dimitri, listen to me.
Okay.
You got a Tony Khan. You got he's a billionaire,
Listen,
man.
I agree
He's
with
not a
everything you're
millionaire.
saying.
He's a billionaire.
The billions and billions.
You have no reason to have your wrestlers come around the side like they're grade 7 Christmas Carol actors at their Christmas play. There's no reason whatsoever.
Listen, Mitch, I'm not disputing that you're not right there. You're right. But we've never seen a big screen like that. That's like the first time I went to IMAX, when IMAX was a thing, and it's like, hey, you want to watch a theatrical presentation? Go watch the Serengeti at the IMAX. And I go, what is the IMAX? What is the IMAX?
What's the Serengeti?
What's the Serengeti? You'll find out at the IMAX.
Right.
Okay? Circa early 2000s. We all get that. Okay? Late 90s. Regardless, we all get that. This was a first for AEW. So they didn't know about the side and this and that.
Dimitri.
I'm not saying
they didn't know. Hold on a second. This is like saying that like your favorite soccer team or hockey team or football team didn't know about a certain technology that every other team was using. They see what the WWE is doing. Buddy, even TNA is doing
TNA doesn't have a big screen. TNA doesn't have that big screen.
They got a big screen.
It's not that big screen.
They come from you know what the difference is? No. Hold on. You know what the difference is? They do come from the side in TNA. You're right. But it's done, the logistics, how they do it is much different.
Oh, okay.
Better.
You know what you're doing right now?
Better.
You know what you're doing right now?
No, you know what I'm doing.
Mitch?
You know what I'm doing.
It's my turn.
No.
Okay? It's my turn. You right now are being so full Greek dad, it hurts. You are feeding with the right and you're slapping with the left. And it's not right.
What does that feel like?
That's not positive reinforcement, what you're doing. That's not nice what you're doing.
I'm not looking for
You say,
anything.
I love this big screen, but let me harp on everything that's wrong with you.
Right.
You're not. I don't like what you're doing.
No.
right now. The big screen. Hey. Shh. Shh. I got a whole bag of shh.
Fine.
It's got your name on it. Let me tell you a story.
I don't want to fight about it more.
Let me tell you a story about a man named
it more.
Shh.
AW?
Shh.
You had it. You had it right
The
there.
big screen's glorious.
Right there.
The big screen was glorious. They messed up on the sidewalk. I agree with you. Exit stage left. They should have had them pop out from the bottom.
Watch for those cords.
But I will say, it got me excited because when the big screen was on, Mitch, you, honey sugar baby, you can't tell me that you didn't like the big screen when the big screen was on.
Love the big screen.
Yeah.
Didn't like how the wrestlers who deserve a little bit more
Nice
respect,
try.
who deserve a little more
Is this
love.
LeBron James talking about Giannis on
Well said. No, the point of the match, you know better. Hey, look, I know what you're doing. Don't start with me. Don't start with it. What do you think? This is Legends and Champions over here? Don't fight with me. Don't fight with me.
I'm Team Stefan. I'm Team Stefan.
Andy rules.
I'm Team Stefan.
Andy rules.
Andy sucks. Andy rules. Andy sucks.
All right.
love
Blake
this
Christian versus
By
Kenny
the way,
Omega.
hold on, time out.
What happened here?
Andy Stefan, keep it going.
Hey. You're on to something.
Hey.
I like this.
It's heating up.
Hey.
NBA Jam. He's heating up.
He's heating up.
He's on fire.
I like what you did there.
We love what you're doing there.
Blake Christian taking on Kenny Omega was the first match at AEW.
First of all,
Yeah.
couple things.
Okay.
Number one, Ice cream on your pants. Don't get it.
Yeah.
Kind of respect it.
Sure.
Shivani. There's only one Christian. And his name's Christian.
Yeah.
And it's Christian. So when you refer
Couldn't
to a
agree more.
newcomer,
Yeah.
you don't say Christian. You go full name because he's not that guy. That's it.
I'm going to say this. I've said it once. I'll say it again. I don't like self-pumping myself. What did I say?
Yeah, that's my job.
What have I told you guys about Brody King before?
Oh,
What have I
Mitch.
said?
It's a Greek
I said,
tragedy.
Take this guy and pump him up. What do you guys do? You're like, oh yeah, sure, we'll pump him up against Kyle Fletcher. You can't have two pumps. You can't pump two guys at the same time.
You can't pump it.
You can't double pump. You can't double pump. Because one pump is getting more than the other pump.
Can't double pump.
Can't double pump.
You can't do it.
You shouldn't do it.
Listen, you guys.
Pay attention to one pump.
Okay. Alternate scenario before the alternate scenario.
Sure.
Who has it worse?
Sure.
Brody King or A-Town Down Under?
Oh, I would say right now, who's got it worse?
Worse, yeah.
Well, Brody King, because he actually has more talent than those two guys. Way more talent. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. So then we move on to MJF. He comes out. He's pondering. He's been propositioned by the MVP. He's like, hey, you should join. He says, you know what? I want to join. And then the handshake's about to happen. And then all of a sudden, Bobby and the boys come down. And they're like, I don't think so. Thoughts on MJF? Maybe not on her syndicate. I'm still trying to figure out if he's on it or not.
Whether he's on it or he's not, Mitch, can I tell you I'm really bothered about this?
Sure.
The Hurt Syndicate is one of the greatest, if not the best things going on in AEW in general.
I would say you're on par.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's finally working. The whole dynamic is clicking.
Yeah.
By the way, MVP,
Yeah.
Big Bill.
Yeah. That was good. That was good.
Hey.
That was good.
Big Bill.
Hey.
This is what happens when you step in with men.
Yeah, it's true. But you know what? Good for him. He tried.
Yeah.
He said he knew.
Didn't you?
He knew.
He figured it out quick.
Yeah, he knew.
MVP is the MVP of Dynamite.
Agreed.
And if you know, you know.
You know.
Watch it again. Those are Mike's skills.
Agreed.
Point being is, why are we adding controversy? This is where AEW, you're bugging me. Are we really causing a rift in the Hurt Syndicate?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Mitch, I'm worried.
I hear you. You're right. Like right now, MJF joining. What a great call.
Love it.
I get both scenarios. Like Bobby's like, I don't trust him. MJF going, I don't trust you because he's been burned.
He knows.
He knows. Both. I get it. I don't know. Final, then you got, let's call it the Swerve and John Moxley kind of promo, sit down chat going, look, we're going to fight each other. It's for the World Championship. And I like what John Moxley's doing. Here, let me tell you something.
Sure.
Okay? Sometimes you got to be like, listen, man, I have the belt. I got it. I know you want this. You've had it in the past. But since you had it and I have it,
right?
Have you thought about this? Do you really want all this stress and all this headache?
It's high stress.
And all the scenarios that come with it? Listen, leave it with me and my team. We're trying to make this better for everyone for the future. What are you trying to do by coming in and taking this? It's going to cause you stress, bro.
It's a lot of stress.
It's a lot of stuff.
High stress.
I kind of like where John Moxley's going with it. He's like, he's selling, going, you don't want this. You don't need this. Come on.
But then,
Yeah.
come on. The Swerve comes out.
He's good.
And he says, listen, while you're bleeding shot glasses, I'm bleeding metric system pints.
Pins.
It's trying to be funny there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to tell you why AEW Dynamite, for me, because I haven't seen Smackdown. You tell me. We'll get there when you tell me. To me, in the power rankings of shows, is number one this week. This is the first time in a while, and it's taken some time to simmer. We have been talking about real scenarios, Mitch, on the alternate commentary table of things that we like that AEW is doing. Because I'll say this, that Swerve Moxley, that whole thing,
Right.
I love it. I'm intrigued. I'm invested. I believe in it. This, to me, is everything that the Cope and the Moxley wasn't.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
They
Yeah.
can really build something here. Why? Because everyone loves me their Swerve, and everyone loves me their Mox. Everyone loves, we're talking about a lot of things and fun. We're like, yes, just get me there because I need you. I want to believe in you.
You're right. Listen, Kenny Omega, Ricochet,
They did the
your
right-
buddy Speedball Bailey over there.
Not my-
Whatever. No, he's your buddy.
He's not my
Your
buddy.
friend over there.
He's your buddy.
They got a little cool thing going on. It's going to be a 3-way. I love that. I'm not going to lie to you. I like that a lot. This, I'm liking it as well. But the problem is that the way they're, you got one great match, and then you got the Tony Storm. Buddy, listen, if there's one thing I'm going to say to you right now,
Sure.
Tony Storm right now is winning all of wrestling. She really is. She's so good on the mic. She's so smart. She takes it to the line. Maybe she crosses it. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. She pulls it back at the last minute. Tony Storm for president of the United States. Right now. Done. End of the conversation. President of the world.
But let me tell you, Mitch.
Yeah.
Tony Storm can be great. But is she better than the tag team duo of Thunder Mitch?
No, she's not.
No, she's not.
Listen, Megan beat her straight clean. She's GWO. We called her last week. She's getting the paraphernalia. She's getting it all.
Yeah.
She's GWO all in all.
Yeah.
The end of the conversation. She beat her clean. But man, there's just something to be said about the Tony Storm.
Listen,
I can't not look.
Maddie, honey sugar baby, you're damn right she's in the Hall of Fame.
She's in the Hall of Fame forever.
Right away. She's where for Baba's from?
That's right.
Forget about it.
She's in.
She's in.
She's in.
Tony Storm.
Yeah.
I went back randomly the other day because, the whole Netflix, the suite of services that they're providing is amazing. I watched the Royal Rumble 2019. Yeah, was it Royal Rumble 19? Yeah, it was because it was right. Drew McIntyre won that Royal Rumble.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure those 2019. Was that 2019?
Let's go 2019.
No, it might have been.
I dare you to error correct us.
Okay, even if it wasn't, but I'm pretty sure it's 2019. Yeah. Drew McIntyre wins. Tony Storm's part of that Royal Rumble.
She's in it.
And I'm sitting there and I go, how did WWE let her go? She was, you're reminded because you listen to the commentary, right? She was the NXT UK champion for a while. All this goes here. But Tony, she needed to go there because, Mitch, who is bigger than Tony Storm from character persona? Who?
Nobody.
I don't think so
Dude,
either.
I am telling you right now, she is by far, if you follow all the syndicates, all the wrestling, the TNAs, the WWEs, the AEWs, the whatever, GWC, the Major League Wrestling, she is number one.
Mitch.
No one can touch her.
Mitch, what Matt Cardona is doing on the indie circuit is what Tony Khan needs to get Tony Storm Like the two Tonys.
Yeah.
Do we have to write this for you?
I think so.
The two Tonys.
Yeah, the two Tonys.
If they just go and say, Tony Storm, like what they're doing with Mercedes Moné,
Yeah.
forget it.
If you watch
Swap the roles. Get Tony Storm to beat the Monet. Take all the belts.
Take
Then
all of them.
Go to New Japan. Take those ones.
Yeah.
Go over here. Take that one. Go over here.
It's funny you say that.
Dude.
That's right. You got one person in your syndicate that's got 4 belts, and the other one's got the one. But the one that has the one has more clout than the one that has the 4.
She is wrestling.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you right now, she is so popular. She's so smart. And if you watch the last promo that she does with Thunder Rosa, where she calls her team Thunder Tits, okay?
Thunder Tits.
Hilarious. But even Thunder Rosa, look at her eyes, look at her face. She had no idea that was coming. She had zero idea.
Zero.
And that is why she's so good.
So I'm watching it, guys. This is my wife is the barometer test because
Good point.
The last few years, right? She's been watching
The Tamara test.
The Tamara test, right? So the last few years, because we've been doing the alternate commentary table, so now she's a little more in tune with wrestling because. Now, thanks to Daddy, now wrestling's even been a bigger part of our lives, right?
Buddy, all I do is watch wrestling.
That's it. So it's funny, Tamara will be like, so we're doing Friday Night Smackdown? Like, that's part of the...
No, dude, this is my life. I hear you.
It is unbelievable. We do the commentary, all this stuff. Anyways, the point that I'm making is we get here, and my wife, where I say she's the barometer test, is we're watching AEW Dynamite. So we're watching the last one, and I go, Tamara, listen to me right now. I go, you see this girl coming out? Megan Ben. I go, listen to where she's from. She didn't catch it. Had to pause it. Rewind. Right. I go, no, but listen.
You know why? Because she saw you were talking to another girl.
She saw it. She goes, well, what's this all
She's
about?
like, what's this? I
go, no, listen.
You think she's better than me? Had I used that lingo on my wife, buddy, I won't be I can't watch wrestling anymore because of you.
So she goes, did she say Thessaloniki? I go, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
She sure did.
Yeah. That's what happened, okay?
Yeah.
That's where she goes, okay, that's amazing. Full Greek. Yeah.
Full.
Number one.
Full.
Then I'm explaining to her. So anyways, the match goes, and I go, Tamara, look at the brilliance of Toni Storm. I go, look at her. She's got Toni Storm has this physique that looks like, what would the bodybuilder in the 1920s look like? What would the old school figure of
yeah, okay.
You're right.
I know what you're doing.
You know when you see the old boxers when they have the fisticuffs, like the Irish.
Yeah.
Hey,
I wish you guys could see what Dimitri's doing.
Yeah, like the Notre Dame.
You're right. The Notre Dame. Yeah.
I go, Tamara. Here's what's amazing. She's got the hair. She's got the look. She's got the physique. Like everything about her whole character persona is tailored old school. Tamara looks and goes, oh my God. Yes. And then she just loved her even more. And my wife sat and watched the entire main event. Ladies and gentlemen.
Done.
Checkmate.
That's what I like to hear.
Toni Storm.
Boom.
Toni Storm. Toni Storm. Toni Storm. Toni Storm.
We had the Smackdown. Listen, I watched it. I loved it. I gotta admit, listen, the Europe situation is real, bro. All I'm gonna say is this: North America, when they come back this week as they head to WrestleMania, can you guys all do me a favor? Try to match the intensity, the capacity, the love that Europe has been. Granted, they get it once a year. I get it. They're like, oh, they're so good. You got to match this up. You got to. So they're in London. Cody comes out. He's talking. All of a sudden, our friend, he comes out. Randy Orton comes out, and he's like, oh, I love you. And he's like, just so you know, I'll just tell you to your face, if I want that belt, I'm going to tell you to your face, I'm going to go for number 15 and blah, blah, and whatever. And then all of a sudden, whatever, some situations occur. All I'm gonna say is this: they're setting up some stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Cody right now has the belt. We're heading into WrestleMania. You got a situation where John Cena says, "I'm going to win the 17," and then you got a guy like Randy Orton goes, "I want number 15. I want that belt. I want it." It's interesting. And then he was talking about how he's going to fight Kevin Owens. He's like, "I'm going to kick his head off his head. I'm going to kick his I don't know where I want to be with this whole situation, except for one thing. I just want to be Cody Rhodes, where I'm looking at the situation going, I'm nothing without all these people around me. I'm sorry. Listen, with all due respect to everyone, Cody Rhodes, I get it. People love, but I'll say this. I will respect and say one thing. Europe loves Cody Rhodes. I don't get it, but they love Cody Rhodes. Okay,
Mitch, it's not just
they love Cody Rhodes. I don't get it, but can I just say one last thing? What are you going to do when he loses the belt? Because he's going to lose the belt.
I think he's going to lose the belt.
He's going to lose the belt.
It's not that Europe loves Cody Rhodes.
Love.
The WWE universe everywhere loves the Cody Rhodes, and everyone knows that, and the WWE knows that. And what I love about the WWE, why I think that John Cena does it, is the same reason why every single one of you thought that Cody was going to beat Roman the first time around. It's the same stinking reason why you all thought that The Rock was going to face Roman Reigns. And it's the same reason why you think Cody Rhodes is just supposed to beat John Cena. Where I'm only going to differ with you on this point is that hold on. And me too as of late. Cody Rhodes is benefiting at being at the right place at the right time. But Cody Rhodes is not a Malaka Mitch. Cody Rhodes understands what's going on right now.
I understand what you're saying, but at the end of the day, I don't think the WWE is ready to give the belt to anybody but Cody.
Hold on.
I think what's happening is they're getting like a litmus test. They're putting that little piece of paper in the water.
They're checking pH levels.
Yeah, they're checking the pH level, and they're like, you know what? He's actually more popular than we thought. But here's the problem.
No.
When they pull it out, and this is cool, he's popular. But here, I want the scientists and the people that do the research to understand one thing. Why is he popular? Why do people like him right now? And the reality is John Cena, Randy Orton,
The Rock.
When you take Seth Rollins, throw everything into it.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, can you do this each and every week? Like, Roman Reigns has not been involved in this whole scenario yet. But last year, a year and a half ago, he's the greatest champion of all time.
Mitch, hold on. This is where I want to finish my. I want to actually finish my point. This is why Cody Rhodes is a super MAGA. Okay, hold on one sec. Cody Rhodes, the moment he left AEW, nice try. Cody Rhodes, the moment he left AEW. Because he knew how hot he was. And he knew that he can't get hotter anywhere else but the WWE.
Right.
The WWE takes over and says, listen, whatever you think you know, we're kind of right with you. But can you just trust the process for a sec? Okay? That WrestleMania with Seth Rollins will always go down in, like, you know, WWE, those top 10 comebacks of all time.
Right.
That's etched in history.
Agreed.
So we've talked about this being the ultimate, being John Cena and Hulk Hogan is the hardest, from a baby face, is the hardest thing in the business.
100%.
Okay?
100%.
And Cody Rhodes is gonna go down. This is where when in 10 years from now we're gonna talk about Cody Rhodes actually is gonna go down in the Mount Rushmore of Hulk Hogan, John Cena, Bret Hart, Cody Rhodes, ultimate good guy. He also understands that he's learning from the best. He also understands that he's not stupid enough to know that he gets to live in a lifetime with John Cena, with The Rock, Triple H at the helm, all these guys that he's not stupid, Mitch. And as much as he's the goody two-shoes and we hate him, we said the same thing about John Cena for years.
You watch John Cena.
Hold on a sec.
You take his name out of your mouth.
Time out.
You take his name out of your mouth.
Hey, listen here. When The Rock
You take his name out of your mouth.
When The Rock came back,
Right.
we all rallied behind The Rock. We hated John Cena. The chant started. Cody Rhodes is amazing, and we love him, and he's playing the part, and he's doing it the right way. And he's being smart about it. He'll give up that belt to John Cena, because here's another thing that Cody Rhodes also knows. Hulk Hogan said it the best. Everyone loves the good guy when the good guy's chasing the belt.
We'll see. All I'm going to say is we go to the end. We run to the end. P.S., I'm not going to lie to you. The greatest faction right now in all of wrestling. Can I just say one thing? The greatest faction in all of wrestling.
Celebrate Wrestling?
Nope. Well, okay, the second best faction in all of wrestling is the Secret Hervice. Okay? Chelsea Green and her security detail. I'm not lying to you. I swear to goodness, I love it. I think it's so smart, brilliant. The fact that they brought the extra person in, gold.
That's great. Do you know how I know I'm right about a subject, especially when it comes to Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
Is I go on a rant, I say things, and Mitch has no rebuttal for me.
I don't care. This is the thing. I hate him so much.
I win this week.
No, like,
Give it to
there's
me.
no win. I hate
won this
him
week.
so.
I'm back on Cody Rhodes.
I hate him so much.
Yeah.
There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, you can't rebuttal me this week.
The guy is not the guy.
I just hit it with. I hit you. With
I know everyone hates me for being that guy. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Yeah, guess what?
Yeah.
John Cena. John Cena. John Cena will carry this to the end of the year.
I agree with you.
Done. Okay?
That's fine, but
Just don't.
you know I'm right this
don't-
week.
You know what I'm right about?
What?
Nick Aldis being the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
He was wearing this British like tie. This is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
He's home. He went to go have a
felt comfortable.
couple of crumpets with his family.
Yeah, you told
It was
me you felt comfortable.
He called me. He says, "Hey," he goes, "Hey, I'm so happy being home right now." Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, they all show up.
'Kay.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, what happened? What was going on with
3 guys show up at a bar. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I said it last week. CM Punk, I'll admit it. The guy's the most over guy. He just is.
Yeah.
Does he have puffy eyes? Yes, he does. I'm just saying, he needs some sleep. Let him sleep, you guys. The guy...
Let him sleep.
Let him sleep. Let him sleep. I'm not going to leave it alone. I am excited about this match. It's been now announced. You didn't see this. This match, headlining WrestleMania. He started crying.
Who, CM Punk?
Yeah.
Actually?
Paul Heyman comes over.
Was he actually like in real life crying?
Yeah, he's like tearing.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman comes over, hugs him
In front of the Reigns?
in front of the Reigns. He says, "Hey, you made it." Kissed him on the side of the forehead. Kissed him. Said, "Hey, You made it. You
Because the front of the forehead is like expected.
Yeah, not here. Here on the temple. On the temple. Like the
That's
temple.
love. That's love.
Give him some love. He goes,
That's
"Hey,
love.
you did it. You made it."
Would Roman?
And
do
then
it?
Roman didn't get. Weirdly enough, he didn't get upset, but he asked CM Punk, "Thank me for making this a WrestleMania main event." So the funny is the credits are going through.
Yeah.
As this is going on. And then finally CM Punk goes, "Thank you, Roman Reigns. Thank you for making me WrestleMania worthy and main event and everything." And then he stands up and he goes, "Just FYI, this is not the favor that I asked for." See, by the way, Seth Rollins does not like the idea that CM Punk got this accolade or whatever. Thoughts on the whole situation here? It's a three-way. It's announced. It's the main event, most likely on the early show on the Saturday. What do we say? What do we do? What are we thinking?
This will go down as the highlight of WrestleMania.
If done correctly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the only thing that'll trump it
Yeah.
is
Jey Uso and Gunther. What? Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley.
Hold on. The only thing that's going to trump it is if the main event being Cena Rhodes, whatever happens there,
Cena Rhodes, yeah.
trumps it, right? Like if they have something in store for that, right? Like that's where I see a Stone Cold. Like I don't know. I got to be honest with you. Part of me sees a Stone Cold wrecking that whole party, where they couldn't get Stone Cold last year, they get Stone Cold this year,
Right.
To wreck that whole thing or something.
I have a feeling you're right.
Right.
I have a feeling.
But
he's there. Like he's literally in Vegas.
right.
He has no excuse.
But my thoughts is everything about this just works perfectly. This is the perfect type of triple threat match ever.
Right.
This guy hates that guy.
Right.
That guy hates this guy.
Right.
That guy hates this guy.
Right.
That guy is jealous of that guy.
Yeah.
That guy is annoyed by that guy. Like everything works.
Right.
This is why, if you ask me as it stands right now, what is the thing I'm looking forward to the most when it comes to WrestleMania? Is this triple threat event.
Exactly.
And the winner, after it's all said and done, believe it or not, is Roman Reigns.
What?
And I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because win, lose, or draw,
Yeah.
Roman Reigns is getting a title in 2025, ladies and babies.
Well, it's funny that Dimitri says that because in this week's alternate scenario, we got a couple of questions that are brought up. Dimitri, right now, if John Cena wins his 17th title, when you talk about the Mount Rushmore, I'm going to give you a couple of names. John Cena, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Roman Reigns, Andre the Giant. Who do you put on the Mount Rushmore Hall of Fame?
Hulk Hogan,
Okay.
Ric Flair,
Okay.
Andre the Giant.
What?
Can't be denied. Title or not title.
You say that, but you know what's funny? Last year, when all the scenarios are going on and Roman held the title for so long, didn't John Cena come out and say Roman Reigns is truly the real champion?
Yeah, that was a nice business move. And I get what he was saying, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Interesting. Now, last one, and this one goes out to GW Joe.
Oh.
Who
Alternate
hates...
scenario.
Alternate scenario. GW Joe. Who hates who hates the situation more? Does GW Joe hate CM Punk more, or do I hate Cody Rhodes more? I'm gonna tag you in.
I've never called a tie on the alternate scenario, but truthfully, I actually think GW Joe hates CM Punk more. Or you remember the greater than, less than?
Yeah.
Like, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Does GW Joe hate John Cena greater than Mitch hates Cody Rhodes? I think he does. I think he hates him more than you hate the other guy. Let me take you in.
You know what? This is a great question. Because last week I joked around and I said, we should have like a little bit of a boxing match back and forth. Like, I hate Cody Rhodes. You hate CM Punk.
Right.
Who hates who more? The reality is I think he hates CM Punk more than I hate CM Punk.
So.
That Cody Rhodes are
because in the back channels, he is quick to comment.
He is quick.
Like, they're sliding in the DMs, and then there's cannonballing on the DMs.
That's right.
Okay.
And he does it not like the CM.
Okay, I like this. Who hates who more, whatever. Alternate scenario.
Mm-hmm.
What is hated more? Is it hated more for Mitch when Dimitri's right or when his wife is right? Let me tag you in.
Tag me in. I would actually prefer you're right more than my wife is right.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that. Going back to the GW Joe, though, real quick, I think I like the GW Joe being right about CM Punk being a loser.
What?
That he is.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
That's it.
Okay. Alternate scenario.
All
I'm going to
right.
tag you in.
What?
What would you hate more?
Yeah.
What would you hate more? Would you hate Jey Uso winning the title more? Or Cody Rhodes retaining? Let me tag you in.
Oh, 100% Cody Rhodes retaining. 100%. Okay. I can live with a Jey Uso getting one on Gunther. Gunther might not be very happy about it, but if Cody somehow walks out of WrestleMania with the belt, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. We're all losers.
We're all losers.
That's it.
Listen, I'm going to tell you a place where nobody's a loser. Number one, it's the GWO.
What?
Second, if you want to be Greek World Order, I'm going to tell you, you're in the likes of GW Joe. You're in the likes of the Maddie Smith. You're in the likes of Just the Tips McGee. You're in the likes of our A+, A1, triple souvlaki grade, town down under. We're not talking about the Theory and the Waller. We're talking about our man Scotty. Okay? You know what I'm talking about? You're in the likes of the Sam Greco. You see what I did there?
I know.
Right? You're in the likes of everyone, but you're also in the likes of Celebrate Wrestling, which is what you got to do. You got to get to the Celebrate Wrestling chat group. It's on Facebook. Ask to be in. It's a really, really low-key vetting process. The only thing we ask is once you're in there, celebrate wrestling. The way that we do at the alternate commentary table, the way that we do like McGuire on Wrestling, the way that we do like Legends and Champions, the way that we do on this entire podcast feed, Celebrate Wrestling, wherever you're downloading your podcast, be part of it. We really, truly, utterly appreciate the fact that you'll tune into all of us every single week. Thank you very much. We give you the goods. But until then, if you ain't down with the ACT, Mitch Hodges has got 2 words for you.
Cheers, shot!